guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. Saturday, November 1st, I believe. Happy November. No shave November. See if the wife lets me do it. I am just getting up to the farm. Left the house at 5:45 this morning. It is 6:45. Because Dad and I have a wrapping job this morning here before we head to the farm to either go pick corn or maybe even spread some fertilizer. Not sure yet. We'll just have to see. But either way, I need to get up here and move some, move a gate for Dad. Dad's gonna be coming here. He had a long day yesterday. I'll let him explain if he wants to. But I'm gonna move some gates, get that wrapper out, and we got about an hour drive with the wrapper. Gonna wrap about 250 stock bales. See how that goes. The guy we're going to, we'll see if he lets us film. If he does, that'll be pretty awesome. But either way, we're gonna have a good video. We're gonna have a good day. Let's make her happen. This is the gate I'm moving. Just getting it out of the way. Let's stick it out here in the cornfield. Hey, there's some of the stock bales that I made. Nice. Because it's dark out, I'm gonna do a quick walk around of the unit real quick. Make sure the tires are all good. Hydraulic oil is good. Where we at for gas? Check that out. Getting low on gas. Probably have to grab a gas tank and make sure that thing doesn't run dry. That's good. That is on the wrong way. Budley. I want to move that. Because that bushing needs to be on the inside, I believe. Yeah, you want it on the inside, so that way less torque on this actual thingy. So, okay, I'm gonna check that out. Fire that up, fire it up for that. Hydraulic oil, we're getting low, but should work, hopefully. And then we'll change the oil this winter. Like a kitten at a milk pail. I love it. This thing, I spent probably 20 hours on it getting her going, but she seems like she's working. Okay, so I need to manual. I need to move that thing back. And then I need to raise up that tail so I can mess with that. Can you guys see it? I can hard for you guys to see, but that looks like the Batman symbol. No, I don't think you can see it. Oh well. Okay, the motor's ready to go, or the wrapper's ready to go, I should say. I'm actually just up in here scouting, trying to think where we can put that wrapper. I'm hoping we can actually just back it in this shed here. That'd actually be really easy. Oh well. Okay. Shut her down. Good enough. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Just waiting on the Budley man. See how this thing works. Be a first big job for this guy. He's done maybe 50, 80 bales at a time, but never 250. Wish us luck. And I don't know if you guys can hear him. Coyotes are out bellowing. Oh, that's cool. At least like 4 or 5 of them. Just checking out the cows, seeing how they're doing. They're all content, munching away. Probably gonna have to give them a bale here this afternoon. Oh yeah, chewing cud. Love it. Gotta get this yard scraped up again. Oh, got probably a load or 2 of manure. Probably 2 or 3 loads of manure here. Gotta get all this cleaned out at some point. Hi there, mamas and babies. You know, you're not really babies anymore. You're getting pretty freaking huge. And bull. And right there's the bull. Everyone's content. I love it. Except for this cat. What are you doing, cat? Hi. You're yelling at me. You want me to follow you? What? Jimmy in the well? What do you want? Hello. Inch. Another inch. Another inch. Keep coming. A little more. That'll work. Oh, that's neat. Okay, we're heading out to go do a wrapping job. There goes Bubby. I'm actually gonna go feed hay real quick because I know they need some. So I'm gonna go feed hay while he takes off, and I'm gonna catch up to him. See how this thing goes. About a 30-mile road trip. Probably 40 mile. Bouncy, bouncy. There are not many things that are better smelling than that. Freshly unwrapped hay. Oh, I love it. Smells good. Very, very good. So we definitely learned wrapping this year. I think these are probably wrapped too tight. These are wrapped too thin for sure. But we're figuring it out. The first year running this thing. Next year we're going to try to get into some more custom wrapping jobs. It's no secret that I do work at John Deere full time, but I would love to not do that someday. So just trying to think of ways to make money. Time to feed these guys. Hello. Spinning. There we go. Now they'll be munching for a little while and we'll be happy. We're happy because the cows are happy. Happy cows equals happy farmers. So that's our third crop cutting. It actually looks really good. We wrapped it nice and tight and we had very little moisture intrusion. That looks like some really good quality hay. All right, let's hit the road. Dad's got probably a 15-minute head start on me.
Well, good morning everyone. You got the Bud Man here from Hartung Family Farms. We're up in Cascade, Iowa. And we're gonna wrap some bales this morning. A good friend of mine, my football partner, Daryl Tucker, who's actually Jeanette's probably second cousin, maybe first or second cousin. Daryl's dad and Jeanette's grandma, I think we're brother and sisters. That's how we're related. So this is their homestead up here by Cascade. We're gonna do some bale wrapping. We got Ronald backing that bad boy up. We're gonna get it way back in there and start wrapping bales along the fence. Been reffing football last night with him in the state tournament in Iowa. And then we have, I do softball, baseball with him also. But he's got a real nice farm up here in Dubuque County. Raise a lot of cows. So, but we're up here wrapping some bales. We're gonna see what happens here today. So we're gonna have a little fun. Hopefully get about 200 of them wrapped today and go from there. Looks like he got his son Kevin over there in the skidster. And we're gonna go. We're gonna wrap some bales. Now that there is how you move bales, 2 at a time in the front. Got a big old John Deere 6105M series. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, a lot of these bales here, we're gonna wrap them right along this fence line down. Then I bet we're gonna come with another wrap and go down, and we're gonna rock and roll. It's gonna take a little while to get set up, but once we get set up, we're gonna go. Probably about every minute we're gonna wrap a bale, but the hardest part about doing this is setting up and naturally tearing down. So that's what we're gonna do here. We got Ronald and Bud Man. We got Kevin and Daryl Tucker up here. Here comes Puppy, little blue heeler. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Forward, forward. it finally going the way we want. This is the first time he's done this. He's took his time. Usually we gotta put one here and remove this one, but somehow he took his time and wrapped it up, and it's not wrapping very tight. Gotta drink my coffee. Something different here. We're actually putting 2 rolls on. We'll put 2 rolls on each side, see how that works. It's going to be interesting. We've never done this before. Hello. Okay, he's got to pay attention now because he's got to get his spacing right. Trying to give me the thumbs up, so it must be working okay. Okay, what we're doing now is we'll put 2 rolls on each side to even out the weight. So we're going to see, like I said before, we've never done this before. Before, we've always only had 1 roll on each side. Now we're going to put 2 rolls on each side. So, okay, you can see how we started out over here. We kind of snaked it way over because we had to get closer to the fence. So that's why we initially couldn't get close enough. So now we're going to go through here and down, and then we'll come back down and make another row here, I'm guessing. So as you can see, we got 2 rolls on each roll here. So another bale in.
Well, we got her done. We got her done. Wow, it was a fight. So as soon as Dad left, I just left the camera in the car because it was a frustrating day. Absolutely frustrating. Because I just had electronic issues and I'm not very good with that type of stuff. Okay, I just talked to myself for like 2 minutes and just realized that the GoPro didn't catch it all. So that's neat. Well, anyway, yeah, that was fun. That was stressful. That was fun. We got about 200 to 220 bales made. That's really good for that thing. We've never actually done even close to that many at a time. I think 70 was the most. So we figured out how to put 4 rolls on that wrapper. So I was able to wrap twice as fast because when you put 4 rolls, you don't need to run it, spin it quite as fast. You can actually put the bales through quicker. So we did that. Yeah, and those guys were set. I've never seen a setup so well. They basically had a skid loader feeding the bales as soon as the wrapper was ready, and they had a loader tractor staging them for the skid loader. So it was a great setup. So it was really cool to let that thing run. It ran, like I said, I think we had about 4 hours of wrapping with all the messing around and everything like that. We did have a couple things break, so we got some things to fix over winter for sure. And yeah, we'll just have to see. But I think the electronics issue, oh geez, I fought that for a while. I think I don't know much about that stuff. I was basically playing with wires, wiggling wires, but I think messing around with that, I figured out what the issue was. It's the relay in there that's bad. The switch and everything's good. So we're just gonna have to do some fixing over the winter. I think we're gonna try and wrap, 20 or so of our bales and put that thing away for the year. I think that's the goal. But yeah, it was fun, stressful, emphasis on the stressful. But it was, like I said, it was a lot of fun, Dad and I, and then the farmer and his son. The farmer and my dad are good buddies. They're on the same football reffing crew, so got a lot done. So now we're gonna head up to the farm and see if we can get some corn picked.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. You got the Bud Man back here. I'm down in Preston now. I left up at Cascade at Daryl Tucker's farm. Ron's up there finishing up. He should be about finished now. We're down here placing that auger to start working on filling this up. As you can see, a nice little pile in there coming down. So I don't know for sure what this is. I think it's about 30,000 bushels that I think will fit in there. Here comes Curtis.
We're good to go.
He says we're good to go. So we gotta empty some trucks. They gotta quit early today. There's a wedding that they gotta go to. Got some nice looking steers in here. We're gonna empty 2 trucks and then we're going to combine for a couple hours. We can't combine a long time because, like I said, they got a wedding to go to. So a lot of people take for granted, but we actually touch this corn from the time it leaves the field to the combine, combine to the grain cart to the semi, and then semi to the auger to the bin. And then once all the corn gets picked and the bins are full, then you have to auger it back out into a semi and then take it to market. So you touch a corn, heck, you touch corn sometimes 5-6 different times before it actually gets into made like corn flakes or corn syrup or whatever they're making with it. So there's a lot of touching of corn before it goes into your belly. But okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna run down and grab me a sandwich. My wife's down here at the farm. She had to take Grandma down to dialysis, so I'm gonna go down and talk to her a little bit, and then I'm gonna go pick some corn, or they're picking corn. I guess I'm gonna haul it. So that's Smoky Bear.
Man, who's got beans left? That's impressive. Probably the only beans in the county. So we're in the middle of a burn ban right now, and either that's somebody burning something they shouldn't be, or that's a combine fire, because that is black. Oof.
Combine, grain cart, combine, dust, grain cart. Welcome back. You got the Bud Man. We're here just south of Pat's place here, and there's about, they said 20 acres left here. We want to get this finished up. Got the auger moved up there. Ron made it back. We baled 219 bales up at Daryl Tucker's, my good friend of mine. I umpire baseball, softball, and we did football last night. We did the state tournament, like I said before, state playoff games in Iowa. Had a great time up in Wapsie Valley. 24-14 was the final, so it was a good game. So now we're down here picking some corn. Like I said, we did 219 corn stalk bales. We wrapped those up there by Cascade this morning, and now we're down here. So we're going to get this corn knocked out hopefully here the next hour and a half, and then see what happens then. If I got time, I'm going to run back up to Cascade to get that bale wrapper, so we'll see what happens up there.
Well, that's new. Couldn't get the camera up in time. Whoops. A lot of green hue out there. Noise. Just getting here to the farm. I'm gonna fire up Jeff's truck, and I'm gonna hop down there. Sounds like they got a truck loaded for me down south, and we'll start dumping up here at Jerry's bin. So I'll swing over here, fire this puppy up. Conveyor's moved, so it must have done something. Well, that's good. Just got to Jeff's truck. Let's take her down. What's that truck doing? So Pat just told me we had our field catch on fire. Neighbor was shredding and left and came back and it was on fire. Wow. So that's where Curtis is at. I was wondering where he was at. I guess that makes sense. Kinda, if you don't think about it. Oh wow, well, that sucks. So it looks like it's just me trucking for a little bit. Hopefully Curtis will get back here soon, but woof, was not expecting that. So that truck will be full, and then I'm gonna take that and go dump. So we might get this field done now. Just kidding, they gotta quit for a wedding here soon, so won't get it done tonight. Hey, future Little Ron here. Just wanted to give a little bit of context. Our field actually did catch on fire. That's where Curtis was at. This drone footage was actually taken about a week and a half later, actually 2 days ago from today's time. Today is November 10th. I'm just trying to get caught up on videos, but anyway, you can kind of see, yeah, not good. But this is what happened. I'll go into it in a later video, especially when we go and pick that corn. So we'll explain that a little bit later. But yeah, not good.
Oh, Nathan, he's really gobbing it up today. 12 rolls at a time. Lost a deer there. The deer got to eat a little bit too, I guess.
She full. All right. Let's go. This tarp is much faster. I do know that. Let's hit the road. Okay, we're filling this big bin now. We got a auger set right up in it. 26,000, 28,000 bushel, I think something like that. And it's not ideal because it's got a giant hole right down the spine. Yeah, we couldn't ever fix it, so we just put a tarp and try to catch all the corn that we can. It is what it is. Because this corn is dry, it's the only reason we're able to do it. About 15%, 15.5%, this one's right in the bin. Cool.
I don't know what that is way over there to the west there, but there's a lot of black smoke. Usually when you see black smoke, it's not good, because that's usually tires burning or plastic, and that's not good to see, especially this time of year, because there's a lot of combines running out here. That's just bellowing up, straight up, black smoke, all the way down here.
Dilpin. So yeah, this Wilson's a little unique. It's got sloped sides, so it's really hard to walk on, but much better for funneling grain in. I'm gonna be dumping trucks for a couple hours until we get, till they quit the wedding. Okay, that bin is full. Did not realize that. So I just shut everything down. So that bin's about full, that bin is full. I gotta fill this bin and then we'll be good. They actually, I've been gone for work the last couple of days. That makes sense. So they were transferring corn into that, but Curtis had to go take a look at that fire, see how bad it was. So much fun. So always something to do. 1st of November, we're shooting to get done. We're under 800 acres, shooting to get done maybe in 2 weeks. 10th of November would be awesome, but I think it'd be closer to 14th. But it just really depends on how much we kind of dedicate to harvest, or do we want to, you know, take one guy in a truck off, go do fertilizer, and then we can get tillage going, and I don't know, we'll just have to see. All unloaded. Let's get out of here, head back to the field. There's another fire. Good night, that's a bad one. Oh, because I know we're in a burn ban in Clinton County. Absolutely 100% know that. Oh. Okay, Kurt just got full. Oh, that tarp's getting bad on that backside. That fire's still going over there. Not sure what that's about. And Brian's gonna swing around and fill me up. I probably need about, oh, he's probably got, I don't know, 20,000 left in there. Corn's dry, 15.5%. Gotta get her out. Budley's coming in with the low that'll fill me up. Getting this corn knocked out pretty quick. Hopefully we'll get this done before the wedding. We can move to Goose Lake tomorrow, get that done, and we get moved down south. That would be ideal. We got both machines running right now. Filling him up. I'm trying to coach him to load faster because he's slow. Very slow. Okay, we are full. And we're going to be waiting at the auger to dump. That's okay. Let's go. Well, that's pretty cool. Focus. Well, either way, this is the automatic tarp. I can control with a button and a LCD screen. It's Bluetooth capable. That's pretty awesome. That's close. Even says that. Sweet. Huh. I'm dumping my air suspension just to make it lower so it doesn't splash near as bad. Dumping the air suspension, I should say, so it drops the truck down a couple inches lower. So this is my first time really running the Wilson trailer, the brand new one, for 2026, I believe, because I think trailers are weird because they're a year ahead. But either way, it's a grain trailer. At the end of the day, it just needs to haul grain. It needs to be reliable. But here's the things I do like about it. The LED lights are brighter. They are 2 rows of 5, which is same as other trailers. But there comes standard, I believe, with these top brake lights. They are really nice because it's more chicken lighting, but also your turn signals are up higher because in the gravel you can't see anything with when they're down low like that. Probably one of the cons that I don't like is the suspension jump is right there by that gauge. On the 50s, they're actually up front. Same with the gauge. That's much nicer. Don't have to worry about that getting pelted and whatnot. Eventually broken one night. I still know. The nice thing about it is the straps. Wilson straps are 2 essentially ratchet straps, or ratchet straps that go each way. Much easier to open and close. We'll see how they last over time, but I was feeling they'll be much better than the Tippies, where they're literally ball bearings. That's kind of nice. Other than that, and the last thing, the tarp is much quicker. Much quicker. So, at the end of the day, it's a grain trailer, it just needs to work, but that's just my initial opinion. Oh, really coming down now. Wow. We have to do something about that. We were going to try and weld up, but just ran out of time. Let's just torque load in. That's still probably 20 or 30 bushels on the ground doing this. So, what do you do? We'll see what Kurt says when he gets there. So we had 2 trucks dumping at the same time. Doing our best to keep up. It's pretty hard though. Budley's gonna go fill me up. Looks like we're just about done with this field. Budley's filling me up. And Brian's gonna go grab Nathan probably. We're getting stuff done. When Pat moved over across, I forgot we have 15 acres across the creek, so Pat's gonna go move over there. Well, that's what the grain car looks like. A lot of bushels moving. Bubba's gonna head over and go grab Pat. Pat's just about full over along the creek. Means that's good corn if he can't even make it all the way around there. Let's see if I can find a bucket, scoop that corn up, throw it to the cows. So I'm just waiting for Brian to fill me up. Nathan's heading over to the next field. We'll be quitting here probably in about 45 minutes or so when we get that field done. But the problem is he's got to fold up, so we have issues with that head folding, so we just got to calm down or let her cool down and then we can fold. Okay. Nathan's gonna head over to the next field. I'm gonna go next door. Help out the neighbors and get dumped out over there. So the problem is with that head is it just takes forever to fold. We usually gotta let it cool down for 5 minutes or so, then it'll fold. Just don't know what the deal is. It stalls.
Okay, we're done with the field over there. Now we're in this little field called, what is it called? North of Crit. You know why? Because we're north of the Crit. So he's opened up. We just made a round all the way around. We come back here. Now he's going to open this up a little bit more so Nathan can get in here. And then I think he's going to come back this way here. I'm not sure yet, but just opening up the field. See, Nathan's over there yet, trying to close his head. So that's what we're doing, picking corn in Clinton County. We're in Clinton County. So it takes a lot to open up a field because it's just trying to get your stuff in there, get your equipment in there is kind of tough to do. So it takes a while, but once you get it opened up, boy, you can make some hay then. I guess in this case you can pick some corn. So okay, here comes Nathan with the other combine. Gonna come in here and fold his head.
Well, that's pretty tight. As in, wow. You barely make it. Almost didn't. Jeez. Huh, okay. Help yourself. Don't take a Wilson over here. Ground clearance. Con for Wilson. And yes, I'm all the way up. Filling our harvester, it's the last one we get to fill over here. We'll fill this thing up and hopefully in about a month and a half we'll empty it back out. Got about 14 truckloads in here. Curtis is pulling in, got another load. I'm unloading, hi cows.
Okay, we got Pat over there in the 7088. Got Nathan coming up here with the 8250 unfolding his head, and we have Brian coming over here with the New Holland, and Bud's in the 340. So we got a lot of stuff going on in this field, and hopefully in about 20 minutes, half hour, we'll have a good dent out of this thing here. So let's see.
Right there's our one of our wheat fields for next year. Just starting to poke up. It's not very thick yet, but doesn't surprise me. Couple deer. Nice. Coming in for the backside. I have not taken this gravel road in a very long time. Just rolling in. Looks like they're just about finished up the end rows. And I hope Pat's not broke down. Looks like he's been sitting there for a bit. I'm not sure how Pat's doing.
The field. Do you think I can make that entrance?
I didn't think I could with the sleeper for sure. I'll watch you. You might be able to with the day cab. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna make this. I don't remember pulling in here, but maybe we can. I don't know. He made it. Maybe I could have made it in the sleeper. Would have been close. He barely made it, and the Sleepwood has a worse turning radius. Okay, Bud's gonna fill up Curtis here. Pat's open up this end rows down there.
Okay, everyone, another field wrapped up down in Preston, Iowa. It's Pat's home place down here. It's called North of the Creek. It's called North of the Creek because on the other side of those weeds there's a creek, and this is north side of the creek, so that's why they call it North of the Creek. But this field is done, so we got that one finished, this one finished. So hopefully we call it a day, and we can always go back tomorrow. So we'll see when they get done here. So ta-ta for now.
Pat either found some mud or he's got a final drive leaking on his left side. So I see some streaks on his rim. That's not good. So we're definitely going to be finishing this field. Probably be done in about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll shut down for the evening. Yeah, Nathan's actually already done. Okay, I will stay here and dump that for Brian. Dudley's heading out.
Okay, another field done. There's Ronald. I bet Brian's as happy as I am that he's going to take over and unload that for him. So, okay, another little field done. We are done for the day. It's about, what time is it? 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna head home and see if my wife wants to run the Cascade quick. We got a beautiful sunset over there. It's cloudy, but boy, look at the clouds. How the sun's going through them. Purdy, isn't it? Purdy. Anyway, I still want to run up the Cascade and get my bale wrapper. Because Ron's coming up tomorrow and we want to wrap some of those bales for ourselves. So we'll see. Either we'll do it tonight or we'll do it first thing in the morning, hit church at 7 and then head up there at 8, be back by 9, and we can do that too. So who knows, I'll let my wife decide that. So with that being said, you got the Bud Man from You Know It, beautiful Jackson County, Iowa, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So take care, we'll see you tomorrow.
Just unloaded Brian's truck or cart and my dad's, because they both don't like unloading on the road, which I don't blame them. I might have pulled in, but I did not want to chance it and drop an axle in the ditch. That would not be fun. So I'm gonna go dump this over next door, so we have two empty trucks for tomorrow, and we're going to skedaddle after that. Oh, who did that? Well, got some deer corn. Saw corn raining down. I was like, oh, that's not good. I'm gonna get fired. Nah, just kidding. Stuff happens, but that's not bad. That's a little bit of a pile. Deer gonna be eating good. And I just realized this thing is empty. Oof, I'm gonna pull in and get some diesel. Let's fire this pig up. Gonna dump it. Up. Whoa, it is raining corn. I've already picked up about 10 shovels full. Well, at least we're getting some of it, but man, oh man, that's not good. We gotta do something about that tomorrow. Okay, well, good enough. Go ahead and head out, park this truck and head home. Actually, I might I might paint some more of that Tarrigator, we'll see. Ruh-roh. Feeder wagon tractor's in here, that's not good. Well, oh well. I need to get some painting done. Trying to get as much painted as I can. Okay, just got a bunch painted. I feel higher than Snoop Dogg on April 20th. And I think I'm good to go. I'm gonna head home. Everyone else went to a wedding, 7 o'clock. It's a day before we fall back. So November 1st, I think? I'm not even sure. But either way, time change is coming tomorrow. It's gonna be fun because we lose daylight. Not so fun. But either way, I'm gonna head home. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.